The weirdest part is their foreplay. She would say, "Oh, come on my punching bag." Yikes! Too soon. Okay.
Worst
That's
cover, worst
And
cover
we're
of Come
live.
On Eileen ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I keep I can't get into Forge. Can anyone else?
I can't get into Forge either. So.
Oh, I haven't tried yet. I guess I should try it.
I've just been looking up nudes of Geordie LaForge. Instead to keep me.
It'd be weird if you had like one of those visor things, but it was just over his butthole.
I just read and came blowed. I'm in a special mood tonight, boys. I'm feeling good. You didn't like reading came blowed?
No,
I reacted to it. I felt something.
Okay, so tonight I'll tell a story from the dispensary, and then Wednesday. Are we doing Wednesday night this week?
I don't got anything.
Yeah. Okay. So Wednesday I'll tell the story about my cousin Rose.
Oh, right. We get an update on.
So much better than whatever the dispensary. Is it the Katie story, really?
No. See, I knew you were going to want to tell the Katie story. I want to tell
I
the
don't
story
want to
about
tell
the
it.
woman that stopped me. Okay. All right. Okay.
But yeah, oh yeah, that fucking. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know when you're.
So, what?
For content, Brian. You know.
Okay, we're on the air.
Don't
yeah, but
don't,
we're not like Dorian's not there.
I know Dorian's not here.
What's up, Chuck? What's up, Alexander?
All right, so here's the thing. It says that I don't have a subscription.
Yeah.
But it updates automatically, like it's an automatic billing thing.
Did you have to change your card or anything?
I don't think so.
I know both Eric and I have both got our credit card information stolen recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying the only way it wouldn't do that is if my account was in the negative, like my bank account.
Oh, so you have it linked to your bank account, not a bank card?
Well, yeah, same thing. Like if there's no money in my account, it wouldn't.
No,
update, you know what I mean?
To a card, and that card like goes missing or is deactivated, it doesn't just take it from that account.
Well, yeah, I just checked. Like my money is still there.
Okay.
Everything seems to be intact, but it just.
If you're looking at your bank account, can you look around the beginning of the month or whatever and see if the Forge?
Well, here's the thing. It does a yearly thing.
Oh, okay.
And it falls on March 20th.
Ah.
Okay.
That's weird.
So I just looked, and the last time it charged me for it was last March 20th. So it didn't charge me for it yesterday.
I would. Yeah,
Interesting.
I feel like I could probably get to the bottom of this.
Laughfinder game night.
What's your bank account number?
Yeah. Oh. Also, we're playing new characters. Everybody need the last 4 of your social security.
Yeah.
Your mother's maiden names. And I'm gonna put that in the character creator over there.
Playing Warforged, huh?
Yeah, we're playing Warforged. Also,
that's how you name a Warforged.
I'm gonna make a lot of effort to be even poorer.
I believe in you, Brian.
Hey. You bet on the right note.
I will
How
tell
much did
this
they get
quick
you for,
story.
Sambazo?
They didn't get anything. As soon as they tried to run it, my bank was like, no, declined.
Our friend, I'm sorry, he's into women that are over 6'4". This is clearly a fake OnlyFans purchase.
What do you mean, barely not a midget? What,
Oh.
Is that this website?
Pornography has no feet?
Yeah.
No.
You strictly went to nofootintheimage.com.
Ah, man, you gotta stop getting hard to these old grandmama ads. I'm telling you, that's not a woman. That's Larry Johnson in a dress.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's not a woman teaming up with Urkel on this episode of Family Matters.
I think I just juiced my pants.
I will tell you guys this one story that I told Brian and Eric this weekend. But so I was trying to explain. My mother came over on St. Patrick's Day, and anytime I was trying to tell a story, she would correct me with the correct details until she would end up just telling the story. But
Are you
she
gonna do proper
did.
intro?
We didn't
Seems like-
order. Well, I
We
mean,
don't
if
know
we
what we're
can't get
doing
into
tonight.
if we can't get into Forge or Foundry, then we.
I'm sorry. I'll shut
Yeah,
up.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, he's working
Good
on it. I'm
story.
just trying. Okay. So anyway,
This is like coffee talk with the
Yeah.
Laughfinder guys.
So my mom's there at the table and everything, and I'm trying to tell Laura about my grandmother. And I said, I brought a girl over to my grandmother had an extra nipple. And I took a girl over to her house, and I'll never forget that we were at her dining room table, and my grandmother was smoking a cigarette. And I was like, Mom, isn't it true that you have an extra nipple? And she just starts going, you mean my pig titty? And then my mom says, no, 2. And I was like, 2 what? She said she had 2. I'm like, 2 what? She said she had 2 extra nipples. And I was like,
Wow.
she had 4 tits.
Holy shit!
So yes, they were her pig titties. She
Oh,
had
man.
fucking dual nipples underneath.
Gee, I imagine like the three-handed guy from Total Recall just being really confused by that.
Yeah, I wish I had 2 extra hands.
Like, oh!
Yeah.
She could have
hello,
had quadruplets.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Remember that sequel you were looking for? Wait till you get a load of these.
Oh man.
I wish I had a pack of Carlton menthol 120s to give this woman.
That is
what she
very
smoked.
specific.
That's what she
Do
smoked.
they still make those?
No, there's no way.
All right. Yeah, Jesus. It's like, gonna go the way back, smoking one of my friends' mom's Benson and Hedges 100s.
I think they still
Oh,
make
yeah.
Benson and Hedges.
I think they do still make. I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
smoked. Look, the last time I smoked a Benson and Hedges, Bill Clinton was fucking president.
Like, it's bad enough that Lou smokes L&M menthol 100s.
Yeah.
And whenever she asks the clerk for it, they gotta be like, I guess we have that. And they have to, like, look around for it.
Oh yeah, no.
She
That's,
smokes the equivalent of a Betamax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off, they have to blow it off like the book, dusty book. Like,
All right.
Did you- when
you
I was
should
in
be able
high
to get
school-
in.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
All right. Let's see if we can make this happen.
Oh, right. So it's looking different.
oh,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
going. All right.
Doing stuff.
All right. I can join. Go
Yes.
select
Nice.
Brian.
Join game. Successful.
I want you guys to know that I never had trouble access until just now, so it was not even an inconvenience to me.
I'm clicking join
Just like
game
literacy.
session, but it's not
Game
doing it.
pause. All right. Loading. There we all are. Dorian Gray, you've saved the day. Once
You did
again, ladies and gentlemen, Game Master Dorian Gray, saving the whole sniffing dudes.
I just
And,
paid manually, so I don't understand why they didn't. All right.
It's a manual
Well.
annual payment.
Here we are. Count
All
us
right.
down, man. Let's
Wait,
play
we got,
some
now we gotta wait for
Laughfinder.
Brian to get back
Oh,
into
there he
his
is.
chair.
Great.
All right.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Laughfinder.
Hey guys, welcome to Laughfinder, Baltimore's premier piezo-based comedy podcast. I'm Tommy Sinbazo.
And I'll be playing Hentai Lemongrass. Hentai Lemongrass is cool. I will suck my tits. My grandmother had a bunch of tits. You could suck on them.
grandma's tits. I did it 4 times.
Oh man, it's like
No.
ancient spirits of evil.
So guys, thanks for joining us. This past weekend, Eric and I did a show at a dispensary in Perryville. I'm doing comedy there in April, but we did a murder mystery there, which we thought, what time do you think these things start? Huh? What time?
7:30 p.m.
Clock.
Yeah.
420.
No!
No, you would think that it would start at 4:20 at 8 o'clock.
69 o'clock.
But so Eric comes over at 5. We're on the road. We're supposed to get there at like 6:50. Turns out they're like at 6:30, they're like, "Hey, where are you guys?" And we're like, why are you asking where we'll be there? I mean, doors are what, at 7, shows it, and they're like, no, show is at 7, doors are at 6. And we're like, ooh. So now I was like, don't worry, boys, I'm going to put my car into sport mode. And so we get there at 6:50, we're rushing in. And as we're rushing into the building, this woman stops me, and she's outside with, I guess, her husband. And she goes, Tommy. And I'm like, yeah. She was like, hey, it's me. And I was like, and I do the thing that I always do in that situation, whereas just pretend that you know who this person is.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
You make your face spark recognition, and then you go, oh my God, hey, how are you? How have you been? And this bitch called me on it. Okay.
Oh, no shit. I mean, I thought Ben was someone else for 3 seasons.
She calls me on it immediately. She was like, you don't really know who I am, do you? And I was like, no, I have no idea who you are. I'm sorry. And she goes, it's me, Raven. And I was like, oh. And she was like, from the BBS? And I was like, the computer bulletin board? And she was like, yeah. I said, from back when I was the age of 16 to 19? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I still have no, how do you think? So she was like, but no, I've been, every time I hear them talk about your name on the radio, I think, oh man, he's doing it. You're doing great. Thanks, man. I was like, hey, thanks so very much. And I go inside and I'm like, one, I have no fucking clue who this woman is. Because I don't remember a random person from this is like pre-internet.
Yeah,
this woman remembered me from pre-internet.
I know. I have used a BBS.
Yeah.
and many a BBW.
The other weird thing is, how does she know it's me? Because she's never. I didn't go by Tommy Simbazo back then. I had a different screen.
What did you go by?
I was Tommy Knox. Tommy Knox.
Oh. Okay.
He had to change it after the whole
Yeah. Oh man,
you've got yourself a stalker, Tommy.
Yeah,
congratulations.
This woman, very few people. Yeah, no one would know. It's weird. It's just.
It was weird when she came up. He's like, "Hey, what happened to all your blonde curly hair?" Yeah. Remember when you used that line? Sometimes to be cool, sometimes to be you got to be hot to be cool.
Yeah, she's like, "Hey, is your sister still in the advanced learning programs and is still a virgin?" And I'm like, no, my friend Brian says she has enough abortion she could start a ghost basketball team.
that is something I probably wouldn't have.
You have said. You have.
I don't know. That sounds exactly like something I would say.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was fucking weird. Anyway, speaking of a ghost basketball team, Brian. Now, Brian. We'll just get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for actor, writer, comedian, Mr. Brian Preston. Just shaking your rumpu.
Indeed. Yeah, hi guys. Well, we're doing all right. So a little bit about me. As you know, I am a disc golf enthusiast, and that takes me to all sorts of glamorous and wondrous places in Maryland and Delaware. One of the places I went to this past weekend, Frederick, Maryland. We went to go play out at a former West Winds golf course, kind of a shitty course, whatever. Okay. But we stopped in Frederick to get lunch afterwards. We went to this vegan place where they did not serve me. Actually, my food did take another extra 20 minutes. We're not going to get into that. They were all very nice, very lovely young women that are whatever fucked up. This wasn't racially motivated. But anyway.
Racist vegans? Oh my God.
No, I feel bad saying that after it did, like, someone was like their first day and they did fuck up getting my order and only my order. But
don't eat nothing with a face. I don't serve nothing of a different race.
Yes. It's like, that is, I know. It'd be like, it's amazing you gals came up with that on the spot. But no, it was cool. Very lovely meal. But anyway, I went over to the place next door called the Pop Shop, and I got this buffalo wing flavored soda that I was actually going to
let's check it.
Right
is this a live
You've
review?
been saving it for now? Ooh, wow.
Oh God, it's not a twist off. So
is it warm? Is it warm?
I got it from my refrigerator. I cooled it. I bought it room temperature. Now,
do you have a bottle opener?
You know what? I should.
You
It's
don't have a
probably-
bottle opener?
It's on this. I do have one.
Just hold it on the corner of your desk and.
Yeah.
It's on the table, Eric.
Well,
Eric?
I don't. How are you going to drink that without also having a nice frosty
I'm
cup
just
of
breaking it
blue
into the
cheese
table. Oh
to
yeah.
wash it
That's not
down?
working.
Yeah, blue cheese.
We got this, guys. We got this. We're
Okay,
gonna
All right.
here we go.
set.
Brian. This,
I also went to the movies with Tommy.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
cool. We went to
Yeah.
go see Jujutsu Kaisen, and his one coworker that I keep saying looks like the child from Bad Santa.
Sherman Merman?
Yes,
Yeah.
he looks like a bigger.
Wait. I didn't know he looked like Sherman Merman because I played
Am
Halo
I-
with this guy.
Yeah. Am I wrong?
no.
Yeah, he does look like Sherman Merman, but like bigger. Not like an adult, but just like a larger Sherman Merman. And then
Wow.
I think he ate a 40 milligram edible and started to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, not only he ate a 40 milligram, he's 19.
Yeah.
Ate a 40 milligram edible, and it was the first time he had ever eaten an edible, and he lost his fucking mind at a run the world.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, I will sometimes eat like a 25, or I used to anyway, and be like, oh dear, I have taken too much of an edible. So that's just, I mean, that was actually, you know what, we shot the critically acclaimed series, Absolute Terror. That is typically what I would eat before one of those. And this husky boy ate one of the movies and was then like, I can't read the menu at Chevy's.
Yeah, go get a
I'll get my
bottle opener.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, around here.
I
Give
will
someone
say
else.
this. Brian, this today, the coworker saw me and he was like, "Man, what were we talking about at Chevy's? I can't remember. I remember I was crying laughing, and I was like, oh, I was telling you the story of how my cousin Rose shot and murdered her husband."
The classic bit.
We really were having a good time.
We were, and he was just losing his mind to that.
No, he was like, honestly, like, you got to get force that kid to eat an edible and come to all of the shows that we do because
Yeah.
very easy.
Earlier today, though, Brian was like, "So I think your coworker may be developmentally disabled." I was like, "That was his first time ever having an edible," and he was like, "Oh, okay. I just assumed that he was
That is-
special."
That is true. That is, and you know what? Those are the words I would use for that.
Yup. He didn't say Occam's razor, but replace razor with
In a much
You
funnier
know.
fashion.
a cooler word.
Okay, you know what, guys? We can just move on to someone else, and I'll get to
Okay.
the bottle.
Okay. While we're doing that bottle opening, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of opening a bottle, this next man learned he could do it in the goatsy position. Give it up for actor, musician, and professional nudist, Mr. Eric Woodward.
Oh, yeah, baby. It is I, Eric Woodworth, reprising my role as the mighty Jordan, former AWF champion and hole sniffing dude. Welcome back. I did have a fun time with old Tommy Sambazo. We missed Laughfinder game night last week because I was busy bombing in front of Brian at the periodic table, and I don't know how to ever abandon a bit after it's not going well. I stick it out, and I'm like, this is what I'm here to do. Exactly what I planned on. So Brian got to watch me eat a dick, which was the highlight of my life. I didn't question all of my life's choices for the rest of the week until I had to the Saturday show with Tommy where we had the murder mystery, and they loved us. So
Oh, yeah, they did.
that was a plus.
What do you,
I
what do you
did
think
get
it was about that night, Eric, that the stars weren't aligned for you?
so
Were you
I know
off
exactly
your
what it
game
is.
somehow?
it's a couple of things. One, it was in Columbia, Maryland. Okay. Now I want to take responsibility for myself. Could I have made some different choices that would have made it better? 100%. But that being said, I am from Columbia, Maryland, born and bred in those mean cul-de-sacs. And I'm going to just tell you, I've probably performed in my hometown about a dozen times in my life over the last decade or so. And if there was a win to loss record of doing well to fucking bombing, I am like 11-3 of doing well to bombing in my hometown. know what it is.
Good
I think it's
percentage.
just I'm not good. I'm not good in my own town. They're not a laughing folk, and apparently they don't like me talking about possibly my daughter's future boyfriend sucking my dick. Apparently these are things that are turnoffs for the Columbia crowd. I don't know why.
My guess is that they were in sort of sort of like a food coma after their early bird special at Applebee's.
No, they were
I
very
remember that showing
attentive.
up.
Yeah.
No, they were into it. Yeah, I mean, I did a joke about shitting in a messenger bag and hiding it in my car, and it fucking crushed.
Yes, yes, did.
Comedy
I
is
will
a
say
great mystery, isn't it?
there is one story about Wednesday night though that was pretty funny. I went outside because I had I vape, as you guys see on the show very frequently. Well, I went outside and I was like, you know what, I kind of gotta fart. And it was not a little one. Like, it was a big daddy I needed to let out. So I went out front and I was vaping. I made a quick look. I was like, I think we're good. Plus, this will be kind of quiet. And it starts to come out, and it is like a. It sounds like the intro to the Trash Men, like like that. That's coming out of my asshole. It's so loud that there's two people that are eating outside on the patio, about 50 feet away from me. And the first lady looks over the other lady's shoulder at me, like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Cool, just play this off." And then the lady whose back is turned also turns over. And I just have to make this face like.
You should be like, sorry, that was my vape.
So I did rip that off. That's I'll be playing Jordan. That's all I got for today.
Okay, all right. Now we're gonna go back to Brian. He's gotten a bottle opener now.
Nice.
They did.
So I take you to Brian now. Brian, take a whiff of this first.
It looks like an orange Jarritos.
It does. You know what it smells
exactly
like?
that.
Yeah.
It also smells like an orangey beverage. Now I'm just gonna go here.
It smells like what?
It actually smells more orangey than anything.
Okay. Okay.
But it's got hot wing sauce in it. Okay,
It's
he's
a hot
drinking
wing
it.
flavor. It says the
Here
buffalo
we go.
wing soda.
Here he goes.
Okay.
He's chugging. Chug it. Oh, he's taking a good swig.
Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Wash that down with a chicken wing.
I got beer and straight vodka, Aaron. We're
Describe it. Just take us through a swig of it.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah.
What kind
It's a
of
little
hints are you
orange on
getting?
the nose,
Let
right?
it-
A little
let it
orangey
hit-
on the nose.
Let it hit all parts of your mouth. Maybe like make.
Yeah, switch around.
Tongue.
Switch around.
Yes.
Like you're doing a
Slurp it.
wine tasting.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
oxygenate it. He's swirling it around in his mouth.
Yeah. Okay. So, like it's like that wing aftertaste that you kind of have.
Yeah.
Like a vinegary.
Yeah, it's like a vinegary aftertaste. It's sort of like an earthy, vinegary. Like it doesn't necessarily have like the heat that one would get from butter.
You sure you're not drinking kombucha right now?
drinking
Aaron,
cum.
I assure you, I know I'm not drinking any cum adjacent beverage.
Not drinking cum
kombucha,
beverages.
Kumquat, bumper water, but yeah.
Okay. He
He's
goes
taking
in for
another swig.
sip.
It's growing on him. He's going to order a 12-pack now.
Oh, yeah, no, it does kind of taste like buffalo wings, but also like a soda. It's very bad. This is an abomination of flavors. God's time, maybe ice cold this shit works, but no. This
Now,
is,
what
again,
were
Is it
some
that
other
Starlight
flavor
Pepsi?
options?
This is that Lester Fixin's Buffalo Wing soda. I wish it was a Starlight Pepsi or Coca-Cola.
I mean, usually you can trust a Lester Fixins is
I
known for
know.
quality.
honestly, I know. Like, I know.
The store you
What
went
would that-
into.
He makes
what other
mayonnaise
sodas?
soda. I'm pretty sure
Where
he
did you
makes
find
mayonnaise
that,
flavored
Brian?
soda. I went to this they have this weird soda pop store in Frederick.
In Frederick.
In
The
Frederick.
Lester Fixins outlet.
No, indeed, it's right next to. Honestly, if I had to compare this to say, Jimmy Dean's sausage do, I would much rather have a Jimmy Dean's sausage do.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, that's skull flavored soda.
Man, I have to drink the
There's
rest of this
a,
because I paid $3 for this, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
So there's a
come next
review.
week.
Previously, I had sampled Lester Fixin's sweet corn soda, A rather bizarre beverage. Now, with Buffalo Wing soda in hand, I was about to imbibe yet another dubious offering from Mr.
Yeah.
Old Lester.
It's like
With
spicy,
slight
dirty
trepidation,
water.
I pried the bottle cap off of this evil beverage and took a sniff. Foolishly thought to myself, it smells a bit strange, but not as bad as I expected. I was in denial. Subsequently, rot gut began to settle in, and any lingering open-mindedness that I still had toward this soda faded away.
Oh, Brian, see if you can work a burp up and describe the bouquet of the burp.
Yeah, actually, I think what I might do with the rest of this is, you know what? I'm gonna probably make myself. Shit. I guess we're not gonna call it a White Russian. I guess we're gonna call it a White Wild Wings. I'm gonna throw a little vodka in this bad boy.
You should use it as like cooking sherry the next time you
I
make
was thinking like
wings, buffalo wings.
No, Aaron. I don't. The wings I make already taste good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not
All
want
right.
them to also be sugary.
Let's keep
You
this
don't put
moving.
vodka in that. We call that a Bloody Marty.
Yeah, no, it's
Bloody Wild Wings.
No, Bloody Wild Wings. I like that.
I do want to get that Old Bay flavored vodka they have now
Oh boy.
and make a fucking Bloody Mary with that. Ooh,
I mean, that's probably gonna be alright. I'm not the biggest vodka drinker, but I will
scratch your
drink it.
pig titty. That's good.
All right, let's.
That's gonna make you suck your grandma's pig titty. That's
Ooh,
not
I'm touching my Michelangelo one. Leaving the rest of the turtles
And
out of the party.
Speaking of Michelangelo, this next guy is really into tiny dongs. Ladies and gentlemen, the best damn audiomancer in the biz, Mr. Ben Hancock.
Yeah.
Come through better.
Yeah.
Well, of course I know. It's me.
Nice. Hey guys. So I just got back from LA. It was kids galore. There were.
Oh! Oh man, did they call you Telly because you're giving all of the mates? Okay.
Was that the name of the? Was that the
That's
name of
what we
the
get.
of the strip club you went to? Kids Galore.
That's the name of the cardboard box I set up on the side of the 405.
Brought to you by Little Tykes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been my week, and now I'm just eating some pizza and ready to play. I'll be playing Chevy to Red. That's it. That's all.
You look very LA.
Hey, lovely.
Yeah.
Listeners, he's got his hair slicked back. He's wearing a pair of pit vipers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. His
He's got
asshole
a
is
pop
the
collar polo shirt that's salmon pink.
Yeah. Oh, and I've been trying to get on this event for 3 years now, ever since I started with the company, just because LA, weed,
Yeah.
right? I can't smoke weed right now because I'm trying to pass a drug test. So I just went out there and just had to walk past every dispensary in the world
What do you passing the drug test for?
to get my DOT medical card.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Sounds stupid. Just have Tommy or maybe Brian, me.
Yeah.
No.
No, not only is my
Aaron?
piss dirty, it's sticky.
You
Sir,
have
you may wanna see a
terminal
doctor.
diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I-
sir, did you fill this with Nickelodeon gack?
No, I mean, I think if you gave them my pay, they'd be like, "Sir, you could dab this."
These are Spider-Man drippings.
Ben, I could hook you up. Mine is just basically we got trace amounts of coffee and Nicorette gum in it.
Okay.
Ooh,
That
okay.
could work.
Uh-oh. Brian's having connection issues. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of the best piss you could possibly present to someone, if I were to give a king piss, it would be from this next person. Ladies and gentlemen, WYPR rock god and piss mule, Mr. Aaron Higgins.
Hooray! Thank you very much, everybody. Pleased to provide urine samples for anyone who needs them. It is me, Hemlock Lugosi, deep fetchling from the shadow plane. Come to hang with the hole-sniffing dudes and provide my sorcerer spells and bargaining prowess. So, what can I tell you about this past week? I've been trying to put my life back together after I've been canceled because of saying an inappropriate word on last episode of Laughfinder.
What did you say? Why wasn't I here?
We
I
can't
said
talk
it-
about
That's
it.
my
It's been
bit,
removed.
Aaron.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about it.
I said an inappropriate word, and this table of sensitive young men were just like, "Whoa, you can't say that."
The woke liberal left.
Yeah, these woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, these libtards were like, no, you can't.
There you go, Aaron.
Go off, kid. You go
I can't
off.
say that either.
No, you can't. Yeah, that's awesome.
Now I
No.
can't say libtard.
Anyway, so I've been, yes, as Brian noted, I've been going through sensitivity training. I've been working on my official apology that I'm going to present to the world. I've lost my job. I've lost my marriage. I'm just living out of the trunk of my car and trying to be careful what comes out of my mouth.
I
That's
like
what-
how we didn't kick you off. We were like,
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, you
I've
can't
said
be
worse than an
canceled from this
Xbox
show.
lobby. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, the best damn DM in this Riverside FM, whatever this thing is. Give it up for Mr. Dorian Gray.
Greetings, Earthlings. It is I, your friend and foe, GM of the Laughfinder crew. Why don't we get started?
Okay, here we go. I got some things to get off my chest. Yo, I said a bad word on the last recap, and I want to apologize for that mishap. When you're old, it's hard to be woke, and you might get canceled for making a joke. Luckily, I got these guys around me to teach me the way and help to ground me and say, hey, even if you think you might like to say it, please don't say the word dyke. That's not cool, old man. Talk like that, and you're gonna get canned. The whole sniffing dudes do not say dyke. And if you say dyke, we'll take your mic. You can talk about AIDS or the Third Reich or a pedophile snatching a kid off a bike or what a gaping asshole looks like. But please be polite and don't say dyke. Message received. On to the recap. Here's what happened last time on the battle map. We fought a robot and we won. That's pretty much it, but we had some fun. Now, once again, it's time to play. Here's motherfucking Game Master Dorian Gray. Dorian Gray! Dorian Gray! Dorian Gray!
Holy fucking hell.
You got us.
So when we last left off, you were being
So what did Aaron
led
say last weekend?
to,
We still don't know. Oh my
you were
god.
being led to find a harvester that has been displaying a bit of a different behavior. On your way, you found some sort of construct that had a drill for an arm. It was giant, and it immediately decided to do some cleanup with you as the dirt. It was a tough fight, but it was a fight that you won, and now here you are across a large expanse. You see pipes below you, down below you. You were finally able to get Chevy out from under the pipes where he had fallen.
It's good to be back, fellas.
And
Wait, you were gone?
It was nice out of those pipes, though. I got to tell you.
Honestly, when we finally get Chevy back, it's like we have a healer again. Finally, I can't tell you how many combats I feel like we've been through without you.
Now, there's some sort of a machine on the other side of this chasm, Game Master. Can you tell us a little bit more about what we can discern or not about what that thing is? It's some sort of circular device.
yes, across the chasm is some sort of circular machine. Of course, we see it overhead, but what you would see is what looks like a giant coin-like object from the side. There are mechanisms, there are symbols along the northern half, and what appears to be an oblong object stemming from the center out toward the rim.
Sort of like a gaping asshole.
Yeah,
Oh, it looks like a clock if we look.
it sure does, but it only counts one way.
Oh. So maybe it's a timer.
And it stops at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's 17, Ben.
17. Thank you.
Well,
All
it might have
right.
to do with the gravity wells that we've experienced. You'll remember, listeners, that we had some weird encounters with hypergravity and anti-gravity.
What if
It might have to do with something about the suns that Cedravus rotates around.
Can we check
you
on
want to
this,
try to get over there? I have that climbing arrow. Would I be able to shoot a climbing arrow across, and then we tie it off on this end, and we try to tightrope walk across it?
Give me a survival roll.
Okay. Let me
While he's
see.
doing that, can I check this this robot guy to see if there's anything
I'm
on him
also
that looks like
willing
it
to
might-
try to pole vault across.
Nice. Can I check this robot to see if there's anything on his dead body that might unlock something on that timer?
Oh, good thinking.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
All right, here's my survival roll.
I'd like to try something even
Anti
easier
rolls a
after
10.
that before you waste your thing, Tommy, or
What?
not waste it, but try to shoot it
Perception.
across.
16.
I got an idea.
Okay. Going through the wreckage of the robot in where it's what is this called? These two bones here.
Clavicle?
Clavicles here.
Yeah.
Robot penis.
Shoulder blades, scapula.
Breast.
Is it radius and ulna?
Wrist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
Radius
meant
and
on the
ulna.
dick
Yeah.
beaters. Yes.
So here, radius and ulna,
Uh-huh.
Chevy finds what looks like a sort of utility that's meant to come out through a hole in the palm.
Oh,
He does not have quite the knowledge to make anything more of that.
Can I,
Point it out
can
to
I
me.
look at it?
I would
Well, I
like
have-
to tell Hentai about that. Hey, Hentai, I gotta check out this thing's penis. Come over here.
What a weird place to have its penis. It's Robocock, if you will. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this thing out of here.
wait, doesn't he also has rocket boots? This robot. What if we take off his rocket boots and put them on?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
have rocket boots. It was
Yeah,
part of
those
his
are
body.
Oh, well, what if we cut off his feet and duct tape them to our own feet?
And then have
that-
sex
that-
with them? Good
That is
idea.
not
I
how
like
technology works.
Aaron says Dyke one time, and all of a sudden he's a professional. And
Oh!
Whoa. He's a
Oh,
hydraulic.
so, what
Can
were you guys
hentai-
doing?
Can Hentai cut off my robot legs and replace them with the rocket booster robot legs?
Oh, yeah.
No, of course not.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm going to try to see if I can get this device out of its arm.
Okay, give me a craft check.
Okay. I'm at +9 for a craft check, guys.
That
Here we
bodes
go.
well for this roll, listeners.
All right, let's see.
Hentai with a 13.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Okay.
It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Okay. Okay.
I try something out with some of the robot's discarded pieces or maybe chunks that are laying around. I want to take
Okay.
them and like this chasm here. I just want to test to see if there's any gravity wells or anything that's doing it by throwing shit at random places
Oh, nice.
to
Good
see if
idea.
anything picks up.
I like that idea.
All right. Give me a survival roll.
Oh, I was hoping athletics because it was throwing, but fine. I'll give you a survival.
Well, the survival
Um,
roll is to decide the best places.
Okay.
And this isn't something you need to roll terribly high at.
How about
I
a
got
7?
a 7.
You need to roll higher than that.
Can I continue trying to survive?
Uh,
I'll
yeah,
do a
'cause it's
hero
like a-
point on it. Fuck it.
all right. Go for it.
I'll hero
take-
point it.
You can't take 20 in Pathfinder 2, can you?
No.
All right, 17.
Ooh, 17.
Heyo.
There we go.
That's a good.
Okay. You've noticed that some places where you toss the debris that used to be your enemy, it slowly falls up instead of down.
There you go.
Well, we don't want to end up
We
in
could
some
probably
kind of
hop
Willy
across.
Wonka problem where we're floating uncontrollably upward either.
Well, that's.
Well, we could probably just. I got the athletic jib that I
Here.
could probably just fucking jump across there, and then it'll float me
Here.
over.
Oh,
I'd-
okay.
Here.
Oh
Ah,
shit!
this
Is this like
is-
are these athletic checks to get across?
No, these are the places where the gravity's kind of weird.
Okay.
Listeners, on our battle map, Game Master Dorian is drawing pink circles to represent where there are anti-gravity bubbles. We may be able to
I don't have
leapfrog our
control
way
of the-
across.
I'd like
Oh,
to.
thanks.
I'd like to use my 10-foot, and I'd like to. And that one down south over. I pole vault across since it already is going to lift me up, and I'm going to try to use my 10-foot pole to fucking evil Knievel my way over there.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll.
Here we go. Athletics.
I will. Can I also ask my dear friends, the dudes, to tie this rope around me just in case I mess up and I don't die?
Sure, here we go. Let me. The rabbit goes around the tree and through the hole and out the bush. There we go.
This takes some difficulty points off of your final score, but okay.
Heck, here we go. I have.
Oh no, wait, it's
Here we
left
go.
over right. then
Athletics
right
roll.
over left.
It's probably finally.
That's a
19.
19, listeners. Good athletics roll from Jordan.
Well done. And was that to cross at this area down here?
It's the furthest south one, right over here.
Listeners, as we're looking at it, the chasm that we're trying to cross comes to a point that's about 10 feet of space between the two sides.
And then it looks
All
like
right. You go and you try to run and pole vault. Is that what you're trying to do?
Correct.
Yeah, man, he's usually
All right.
trying an awful lot.
As you attempt to pole vault, you run, and with the buoyancy of the gravity, you have more than enough momentum to get yourself to the other side. Much more, in fact. And it sort of launches you over until you're like, ah! And your pole, which didn't touch anything, lands to the ground and clatters beside you.
Nice
All right.
work.
nice.
Nice.
All right, one of the whole
So
sniffing
that-
dudes is across the chasm.
Come on, guys! It was easy.
All right, can I try again to get that widget out of the robot forearm?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Second attempt. Come on, hentai. Come on, everybody. I need all the listeners. I need all your support. I need you to say hentai, hentai, hentai lemongrass. Ho! Where's the roll?
Oh, it's a 26. Good work, listeners.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
So, fiddling around with its arm parts,
Mhm.
you manage to spot the bit that looks most like almost like a key type apparatus. And it's complex, but deciding that that is the most useful part, that is what you take.
Yeah.
Good call.
Like, ooh, looky,
Good
looky.
work.
It's like on The Fifth Element, where it's the key comes out of its thumb, and then
Yeah.
it gets passed down throughout the generations. It's like a
Yeah.
necklace and stuff.
I also
Right.
imagine the whole time that Hentai is waiting around to figure this out. He's also just can't resist knocking parts of the robot off of the ledge right here, just because they're really close.
Tap, 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 tap. Now that I got the one piece out, I just throw the whole robot down off the cliff.
See you in hell.
Now, guys, what I think this is, it's either a key, or when this thing would shit and go to wipe its ass, it would extend this to sort of run the trench between its butt cheeks. Further clear, as if you were activating your middle finger, like we all do.
we don't all Simbazo.
All right.
What?
So,
You guys don't do
next
that.
action is
No,
yours,
that's
guys.
we don't Simbazo our cracks.
Can we just?
Anybody else
Try
want to
running
jump over
across.
here with me?
Yeah. Can we
What?
just
Well,
try-
who's got the key? How about hentai? Can we? Or
George?
the problem is we need someone with the key to get over to the other side, so we can make the key interact with the
probably-
machine.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
the other side.
Quick question. Now, I have high athletics, as does fucking Jordan. Although it's a risky proposition for me to try to masculinely throw it across this ravine.
Why don't you try and
Why
jump
don't we
across?
just jump?
No, this is what
Well,
we
no
do.
matter what.
We have the rope
Wait,
that
wait,
we
1
tied
second.
off on our side, right? We tie that onto me, and then I jump as he pulls, and then we have another rope tied onto me so that we're daisy chaining it.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, we'll make a little rope bridge across there.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys are
For
being
those of us who
overly
are
cautious.
athletically
Game,
challenged.
Yeah, I think we just.
Game
jump
Master,
it.
wouldn't you say that
think-
like,
Alright, fine,
I didn't even need a great athletics check to do this, and I like fucking Michael
All right.
Jordan this thing from the
Yeah,
free
all
throw
right,
line
fine.
just now?
I'll just-
Okay.
Look,
I would like to
I'm just gonna
fastball
jump in
special Chevy the Red.
Yeah. I don't love.
Is it athletics or
this.
acrobatics?
This will be it'll be acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh, that's
Okay,
better.
actually,
'cause
I'm
I'm
doing okey-dokey.
much higher than that. Okay, I'm just gonna run and jump to see
Yes.
what
Yeah, I'm
happens.
gonna do that too.
Also, you can
Okay.
just
There we go, 21.
As he gets a 21, that's a good roll.
You land more gracefully than Jordan. Do you remember that part in Star Wars where C-3PO lands down, like
Yeah.
crawls down the whole hill, and then R2-D2 was like, shh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I land with like a cat's grace, like you barely hear anything. Like
Chevy with a
I
20.
rolled a 20 to get over there. Is that good?
nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I landed like the Sun mascot missing a dunk.
I rolled a 20 as well.
Hey.
Very well. Well done. I think the only person left is
Hoofy.
Goofy.
Hey, untie that rope that we tied off on Jordan. You're the last person over.
Gosh. Hold on. I'm just trying to. Yeah, let's go to my fucking thingies.
Here we go.
All
Here
right.
comes the roll. Everyone's made it. There's no reason to think that
I
Brian
like
wouldn't
that-
make it.
I like that OSHA is approving how we're crossing right now. That's the important part.
All right. And then we're gonna go to
Here we go.
acrobatics.
Here we go. Hoofy starts
And you
running.
know what? I just like to keep this as suspenseful as possible.
He runs. He
And
jumps.
it's acrobatics.
Oh, it's acrobatics.
Ooh, Hoofy with an 11.
Oh.
Okay. This is what happens. Try to cross over,
Mhm.
but it's like imagine jumping on a giant rubber ball.
Okay.
You're fine if you land on the center of the rubber ball,
Mhm.
but if you land on the corners of the rubber ball, your
Yeah.
trajectory deflects.
Okay. I've definitely had sexual encounters that have gone like this. That's okay.
So
I was gonna make a
I'll give you
wipeout,
the
but-
option to hero
Alright.
point if you want.
Yeah, hero point. Hero
Yeah, I'm
point.
gonna hero point it because you know what? The funniest part is this could go better or worse.
Yeah, that was a pretty average
Well,
roll.
he didn't tell you he tied the other end of that rope around his penis. So
All right, let's.
Hoofy is taking a hero point, listeners, and
take a
rolling
hero
again.
point. 18.
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
Oh, thank
you
God.
see time rewind from him falling down the chasm.
No, this is some Prince of Persia Sands of Time shit.
All
Part
right.
2 of that franchise was just amazing. You know,
Yeah, no, those are great games.
I never knew I liked that game.
Theophilus is like, oh, nobody wanted this group teleport? Okay.
What?
Garth?
Oh.
Theo, you bring that up before we go jumping across chasms, man.
Garth,
No, I'm
you
just
would have.
joking.
You think you would have said it after the first fucking person jumped?
Is this second chasm looks like the rocks are touching each other. Can we just
Yeah,
stop
yes.
for a
Mhm.
moment? All right, team, let's approach the strange machine.
Okay, we get up to it. What do we see?
Right on the side of it, you see what looks like a small, strangely shaped hole, right where the
not that
wing-like
strange.
structure is.
Oh, it's a giant. It's a glory watch. All right. I guess.
I'm like, well, you know, Chevy, you're the one that pointed out this here device. Why don't you take? Go ahead.
You finagled it out of there. You go ahead and try it, man.
Oh, right.
I also only have 2 hit points right now.
Oh, well, heal yourself, man.
Well,
Heal all of us.
Wanted to get across that chasm.
I either wanted to die if I didn't make it. I didn't want to be a vegetable.
Are we all? Maybe we should rest and heal before
Yeah,
we
if everyone
interact with
wants
this
to huddle
machine. Huh?
around,
Alexander's pointing out that I pronounce my H in chasm.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to say anything.
No.
I didn't
know.
hear it, and I wish I had now.
Chasm.
Chasm.
No.
I
Oh,
like
good
saying
Lord.
chasm.
As the
That's a
illiterate one on here,
chaotic
I
way to
didn't like
produce
it.
that.
Ah, man.
All right. Well, can I check to see if it's trapped? Is that a thing?
Sure. Give me a thievery roll.
Oh, I do have thievery.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself.
I always like that singer, Christina Aguilera.
Nice.
Ah, man.
And my main man, Jesus Christ.
20.
Trust.
All right. You're pretty sure it's not trapped.
Man, my favorite actor, Jessica Chastain. Fuck.
Ryan.
Okay. I go and start. I'll put the device in and start.
Anyone who wants it can have 12 points of healing.
We all want it.
I want the 12 points.
know if
Give
I
them
got
to
it.
me.
You
my bro.
insert the device. You hear a sort of engine-like hum.
Oh,
The whole area starts to vibrate, and the blue part, it starts to glow.
the inner part of the watch starts to glow, like a
And
glow.
you know the needle part,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it raises up slightly with a mechanic click.
So you
Also-
stuck something in a hole, and then the long rod type part stood up. That's
Now,
what we're saying here?
can I keep turning the key?
No,
No,
that's as far as it'll go.
It also can
Okay.
control the TV in the classroom, and the teacher won't know that it's
I had
you
one of
turning
those.
it off constantly.
Oh, man.
I want to turn to what's his name? Theophilus,
Yeah.
and say, what do you think is happening here? We turned this thing on. What does it do?
He says, "It appears that you've activated the device, but how do we operate it?"
Maybe,
That's what I was asking you.
Maybe, Jordan, you get up there and start moving that dial around.
All right. Let's can I do some type of check using my Android anything? I don't know.
Oh, I should be able to use crafting to like get an idea of what this device is.
Sure.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, it's a sterilization ray. Sorry, didn't mean for you to get up there, Jordan.
I mean, he's an android.
All right, here we go. 24.
Nice.
Well done. You noticed that it swivels and hinges. So telling Jordan to pull the device until it points up toward the ceiling, instantly the immediate area bursts with what looks like this square of light
Oh,
that seems to be just hanging in the air. From where you were born, you don't have a word for this, but we would call it a hologram.
Okay.
Oh.
Hoofy says, "Gosh, I think I'm peeking."
is
Oh my
that
God, is this-
Tupac?
Yeah, is it singing "Hit 'Em Up"?
Let's see. So
That's why I fucked the whole sniffing dudes, you fat motherfuckers. Dun, dun, take money. Oh.
So, listeners, we're being presented with an image of the holograph. It appears to be several diamond-shaped images with strange runes beneath them. There's a green diamond, a red diamond, and one with some sort of orange DNA molecules inside it.
These
Yes,
runes are not
so
so strange to
these
me.
things
is
on this
anti-Semitic.
bluish plank are spinning. One, of course, is red. One, of course, is green. One of them is this swirling of blue and orange.
Do I recognize the writing because of my language?
It is. You know that it is definitely not Android language.
I would like to use my. I believe that this device has something to do with the cult of the ever-changing sun, and I would like to use my occultism skills to try to decipher something about it.
Okay, roll occultism.
I have a
I also
+5 in
speak
occultism.
Elven, Jotun, and Any that's helping us out here?
Let's see.
21.
All right. That's a really good roll, so you can rule out occultism.
Oh,
Okay.
Interesting.
Guys,
can
look,
I
I-
try to intimidate the hologram?
Uh,
I would like to coerce it.
Can I use crafting to get a general sense of what? Because for me personally, if I were metagaming, I would like, all right, the red must be stop, the green is start, and the top one would be to like choose your settings.
I don't think that's metagaming. I think that's common sense.
well,
No,
I mean,
that's the yellow means go really fast.
Yep.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Theolopenis?
He says, I have not. I don't know what this is.
these are all part of the hologram?
Correct.
Okay.
Do you want to just push one and see what it does?
Garsh.
You think we can interact with these, even though it's a hologram?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try pushing
So?
the red one.
He's going to jump up
The
and
red
swat
one?
at the red one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no!
okay.
I just yell
Fucking
at
don't-
Jordan.
Don't press the red one.
Jordan,
No,
push,
it's
push that green one. See if you can touch that green one.
I want to touch the green one. I'm not touching the red one.
Okay. You touch the green one, it moves slightly beneath your touch, and you start to hear old rusty mechanics further north, as if you've activated something.
Nice. Okay.
I'll touch the red one.
No, Dre. Yeah. Turn it off. Stop it. Hit the red one.
But there's also this other crazy looking one. I think I'm
When
gonna
you
touch the
stop it, and
crazy
then you
one,
do.
and then I'll just start it
It's like
again.
shifting a car while you're.
Say it
All
again.
right, I'll touch the red one. I'll touch the red one now.
Okay. It moves slightly below your touch, and then it actually brings up a new one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, God. Now we have it set to Spanish. We'll never understand it now.
How do you get out of this sub menu?
Garsh.
Mark a dose. Mark a dose.
Push the last button. The last button.
I think you just set up your Samsung Pay.
Hit the exit
Oh,
button.
no.
Garsh, I think we extended our car's factory warranty.
Game Master, how do I close Skype on this?
1 second.
Enable video.
Let's see what happens.
Garsh.
Game Master Dorian is preparing another sub menu for us.
Here goes. He's drawing it now.
What's
No,
a
I'm just trying to
BBS?
find it. I forgot what I named it.
Like it stands for Big Beautiful Sisters.
Pull up the chat room that Tommy knew that Raven girl from.
Garsh.
There's a folder here labeled pig titties. Should we click on it?
Garsh.
1 second.
That's all,
Sorry,
folks.
guys. What the heck?
All right. I want to tell everyone to make sure you go to laughfinderpod.com, check out old episodes, give season 3 a try, and also check out our Patreon where you can hear behind the scenes stuff, stuff that we don't really put out over here. And you can hear old episodes of Game Night if you're not fortunate enough to listen to them. Oh yeah, and there's also if it for $20 you can even Thelonious. He's a NPC character from I believe it's Alex. No, not Alex.
No.
Who's it's not Chuck. Alan. I'll have to look it up now.
I'm looking at the Laughfinder pod page right now. It's very cool. There's a
Oh.
little thing where you can contact us. You can put in your name and email and a little message. Who does that go to? Does that go to you, Tommy?
I don't know. No one ever messages.
There we go.
No. I'm going to message you right now.
Okay.
Dear Tommy, I'm messaging you through the web page. It's me.
Oh,
Aaron.
shit.
Oh, listeners, we've been
it's-
presented with another hologram.
It's an actual diagram of Eric thinking about how to spell the word restaurant.
So what you see before you appears to be a spinning globe with text pointing to different points in it. It is spinning before your eyes very slowly, like if you imagine a planet turning.
It's a map that shows all the places that Ben can't go within 500 feet of anymore.
Now, you'll see there's several sort of like planetary orbs in this diagram. One of them is green, and I want to remind you that we were told by the stranger that we must act quickly because something depends on the green sun. You guys remember this?
Oh, so you believe this is a star chart?
I think maybe it has something to do with the positions of the suns, and perhaps we need to time something with this machine with the green sun.
So you saying I can stop having sex with all these boys whose last names is Greens?
No, nope. No,
Because I don't want to stop.
That's
No,
your
you're
decision.
A problem.
You're really
Get
taking
fucking help.
the lack of law on this, and we're concerned.
Is this why you're libertarian?
I can do what I want.
So if these are the two suns, we have to wait for the suns to be on opposite sides of the planet.
Yeah,
And
but
then, I don't know, maybe these reds are the oil seas. Maybe they're the oil pools, or
gravity wells
maybe.
or positions
It
of
looks like
harvesters.
they're all. It looks like something that's shooting one location now, right? All the focal
Or you
point.
think these are shooting out into a focal point?
They're being controlled by, maybe they're all harvesters that are being controlled by some central point that those lines are connecting to. But then there's these other lines that are got like this aquamarine color around them that point to these
What if-
3 or 4.
Our bird companion just speaks. He's like, "Oh no, I was hentai." Ew.
See his cat ears?
Is there any
I
way
drew
to?
his eyes on top of each other.
That's metagaming.
Does our companion know anything about what we're looking at here?
One moment, please.
By the
can
way,
we
while he's
ask him
thinking
at
about
least-
that, it was
Yeah, go ahead.
Andy Gearhart who that's who
yeah.
his
Yep.
Andy.
Can we ask our friend, remind us, how many suns are there around Cedrovis?
I thought there was 2.
You're thinking of Tatooine.
Oh yes.
Okay. He says, well, this seems to be some sort of diagram. You can't interact with any of these things, so I think it's just meant to show us something.
Mm-hmm.
As if I touch the crazy button now.
Yeah, the blue and orange diamond.
You want to do that now?
The red is the map. The green. Let's take.
As soon as you touch it, what looks like a sliding bar comes up. And on one half, it slowly melts. It slowly becomes more and more orange until it's orange on one side. And on the other half, it slowly becomes blue until it's blue on one side. So the diamond becomes like the center of a sliding dial.
Oh, okay, look at that.
Okay.
Grab it.
Slide
grab
the
it,
diamond
move
back
it.
and forth.
Yeah.
Move the diamond.
Yeah.
It probably
Take it to the
controls the
orange
booby
side. The orange
size on
side.
these 3D girls. Oh, no,
Well,
you
no,
don't want
it's
too
not-
much orange
I don't
in
see
your
any
boobies.
orange on this. I don't see any orange on the diagram. Blue side, because there is a little blue.
Okay.
You're sliding into
Resident
the
Evil's
blue
not
side?
nothing. Yes.
All right. Everybody give me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Shit.
Come on, big
Chose
money now,
poorly.
please.
25. Very good.
19. Nice, Chev.
Fortitude save, huh? All right.
Come on, big money, no whammies.
All right, 21 for the
14.
mighty Jordan.
16.
It's really good. You got magic force aids.
You got the equivalent of whatever your race's feline aids is.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
thought it was a dog. It was a cow this whole time.
It took Hoofy by surprise. So
Of
Hoofy
course.
takes how much? 6 cold damage
Oh, it's the temperature. You just found
as the
surface stuff.
entire room becomes blisteringly cold.
Mm.
Ooh, all 8 of my
Okay, I'm
nipples
gonna
are
move it back.
hard.
I'm gonna move it
Put
back.
it in the middle. Don't make it too hot. I like it a little cooler myself.
Can I just make it a little
Let's
warm
not
because I
argue
think it's a
over the
little chilly.
thermostat. I like it cooler.
Just a little.
You leave it on
Okay.
68 and don't fucking touch it again.
Trying to heat the whole galaxy.
Don't turn this thing on until July.
Theophilus says, I wonder if these things are symbolic of something here on Cedrives.
Can we take a minute? I think I have stuff to write on. Can we draw this real quick so we have a copy of it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna draw it. I'll draw it in my what do you call that? Alchemist book.
Okay.
Paul,
Maybe this has to do with the level of the oil sea.
The mechanical noise from when you press the green diamond,
Mm-hmm.
it stops, and up to the north, farther than where you can see, there's a wall there, and an opening slides.
Oh.
A gigantic portal-like opening, like sort of like a submarine, like this circular.
Oh, okay, like a hatch, sort of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the device
Hang on,
out. The
Jack.
key.
it's taking where that green is, and it's gonna take, or where that green circle is the portal that we're gonna go through to get to that. I'm gonna go with that. That's my
There's another
is
smaller hollow green orb on there
Stargate.
on the map. Well, it's 8:15. What do we want to
say-
continue investigating here?
Let's
or-
start head. Let's rest up, and then we'll head up. Let's head out that thing. We can end it there.
Listeners, our adventurers have made their way to this strange machine. They've fiddled around with its menus and submenus. They've made holograms and diagrams appear. They've turned on humming machines, changed the thermostat temperature of the cavern, and suddenly a portal opens on a far wall. What's beyond that portal? We'll find out next time on the next exciting episode of Laughfinder.
All right, guys. Well, this week, Friday, you can catch Ashley, Brian, and I in McSherrytown, PA, as we are doing a show at a Moose Lodge. And our host is going to be Christian McCartney. When I booked him, I did not realize that he was a straight up Christian comic.
Man.
We'll see how that
Tristan.
goes.
Tristan.
Yeah,
I believe it's
Tristan.
You said he was a straight up what?
Christian comic.
Yeah, no, that's going to be awesome. I think he's going to fit in very well with the rest of us, or at least swerve the fucking audience on the direction this show is headed. Also, while we're in McSherryton, Tommy, I'm going to warn you right now, if my set does not start going well, I will just do crowd work where I ask everyone in that Moose Lodge in McSherrytown, Pennsylvania, what their pronouns are.
And then on the next thing we have in April 23rd, I will be at a dispensary show in Perryville doing comedy, and I'm telling everybody to do mushrooms and come to it. So that'll be fun. All right, Brian, what do you got?
You know what? Go buy my book on Amazon or give it a 5-star review on Amazon if you already bought my book. And then also, you can catch me and Thomas this Friday in McSherryton, Pennsylvania. You catch me headlining the Auto Bar in June. So Saturday Sit Show. And then I should probably start doing more comedy.
All right.
You say you're headlining the Auto Bar?
Yes.
How
Upstairs.
cool is that?
Nice.
They still have the pool tables up there?
They certainly do. And you know who loves them? Weirdos.
Nice.
I'm kidding. It's just people that play pool. It's just always like a distraction during actual shows. Although for a while there, it would just like there would just be like a couple there playing. Some people there playing very hot, very serious pool for money at times. It was. I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't been out in a long time.
Wednesday nights, it was a thing. There were sometimes people bring their own sticks, and then also, yeah, it was real cutthroat.
It's like bringing your own disc to a disc golf tournament.
You have to bring your own disc to
And
it.
I see. They don't have like.
No. They don't. No.
It's not like a bowling alley where you get your lane balls.
No. They're just. There are.
Hey, Eric, what do you got coming up?
Thank you.
I got some things. I would say, come to the DC Improv on Friday for the murder mystery show with me, Josh Caderna, and Nicole Walco, and the great Rob Mayer. But it's already sold out. So if you ain't got tickets, you ain't coming anyway. This is just me gloating. And then next Monday, I won't be here for Laughfinder, boys, because I will be at a local dojo watching my daughter try out for her orange belt. So I'll be doing fatherly duties next week. So don't check me out
Remember
next
to tell
Monday.
her to sweep the leg.
Yeah.
I do. I've gone full Cobra Kai with my daughter, so you'll probably miss me next Monday. If I do, maybe I'll pop in late, but you'll need a replacement for me next week. And then after that, let's not forget April 2nd is WrestleMania, and I haven't talked to Brian, but I'm sure he'll be watching it somewhere, and I will try to leech off of him.
Yeah, you know what? That's fine. You know what? God, no. Peacock logins for everybody.
Oh,
All right, fuck yeah, brother. I
Ben,
don't know.
what do you got
Maybe I'll see if I can convince the old lady to have some people over. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey,
We'll see.
we're at commercial free.
All right, fuck yeah.
What do you got going, Ben?
Nothing. I'll be. It's just work. It's just work for. I have 9 more weeks and then 2 nationals. So next week I'm in Columbus, Ohio, and then the week after that I'm in somewhere else.
The creme de la creme at the Nationals, right? Am I right,
yeah.
bro?
Oh yeah, cream of the crop, baby.
What do you got coming up, Aaron?
You know me, just staying young and hip and woke and keeping it real up in this motherfucker. Check out the Maryland Curiosity Bureau. Got a new episode out today about the mystery of Baltimore's sister cities. Where are they? How do we become sister cities with them?
Yeah,
How
what
many
makes
are
something a sister city?
Well, tune in to the Maryland Curiosity Bureau, and all will be revealed.
Which city is our sister city?
Tune
You have
in.
to listen to find out.
Listen, there's
I'm
9
assuming-
of them.
I'll drop a bomb on you that we have 9 sister cities
Dude.
around the
A
globe.
lot of
Is one-
sister cities.
Like the
Yeah.
moons of Jupiter.
Exactly. More sister cities than there are moons of Jupiter.
Is one of them like herpes Denmark or something?
Yeah, is Indianola, Indiana on that list? I hope not.
Yeah, from the faraway country of Indiana.
Oh man, what if we're the TT of those sister cities?
We are.
I can't imagine
I
too
was
many
saying.
cities would be happy to get paired up with Baltimore. It's like getting, getting the kid who's on your team who's picked last for dodgeball.
It's like that movie, My Sister's Keeper. Where, Courage
Okay,
juice.
no, it's
Olive
shit.
juice. Was that it? Or the other sister?
No, okay, you're thinking of the other sister, and then there's also that one with Rosie O'Donnell where it's like bus rides with my sister or something. Yeah, the other sister's the one with Juliette Lewis and Giovanni Ribisi where it's like a romantic comedy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
I was very glad when they took that out of Netflix, so it wouldn't keep being in my continue watching when I'd have people over. Because like I had someone come over because they're like, "That's not a real movie, Brian. You made that up." And I was like, "No, this is a real thing. Someone thought this was a good idea." And they're like, "What the fuck?"
All right, and Dorian, bring us home. What do you got coming up?
I have some stuff. Oh, this is way ahead, but I expect to be performing at BlurredCon.
Woo!
Oh shit! I'll see you there, maybe.
Oh yeah, possibly. And
Yeah, you, me,
let's
Kasha,
see.
and Chris.
Yes. And I'll be performing in DC. I'll put it on my Facebook on April 3rd.
Right on.
And that's it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. I want to thank, I see Alex was here, Chuck was here, Heather Miles stopped in. I saw Ashley in there. We love you guys. Thanks for joining us. And as always, may all your hits be critical. May your strike be tried and true. May all your fails be minimal, but nothing lower than a 2. We love you and thank you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.